What is up, everybody? It's been a long time. Well, not a long time, but it's been like 2 months, so it feels like forever. How is everybody doing? Let's say hey to the chat real quick, but I don't expect there to be a whole lot of people at 8 in the morning on the East Coast, even in the chat. Maybe some early risers or late go to sleepers, maybe. So let's go through the chat. We got neighbor to the north. What's up, Brett? How are you doing this morning? You're probably doing something cooking breakfast. And we have TM Nerdy. So all the Canadians are showing up. We get a few more Canadians in here, and that's pretty much all the Canadians I know. Yeah. So what's up, neighbor to the north and TM Nerdy? TM Nerdy, if you do not know, is now a honorary Spontic member. Beanbag, we'll see. We'll see honorary beanbag maybe. Yeah. So we'll see. But always down to have TM in the fold. If you don't know TM, go check out him and Neighbor to the Norse channels, both of them. And give them your love and support because they're awesome people. What is up, circumstances? How are you doing this morning? Up early. So, not too long of a video, I don't think. I've got 7 books because I just did a week pull. This is not 2 weeks worth. I think next week I'm getting another order of books in, and then I'm switching back to 2 weeks. So next week I think will be the same thing. It's like 7 or 8 books or something like that. So not a whole lot of stuff, but we'll get into it and get this rolling. Because like I said, I don't expect this to take too long, and I do have a few more errands that I have to run. Once I get done doing this, kind of need to get some food in me too, because just got off work. So let's get this party started. The most I have of any one publisher is a tie between Marvel, big surprise, and Image, which is actually a surprise. So we'll start out with Marvel. We've got Thor number 23, Legacy 749, because there's doing that. I don't know why. The realm-shattering finale to the Hammer of the Gods, which is great because I got issue 1 of this storyline, and I think it was supposed to be a 5-part series, and it doesn't seem like it's been long enough. Are they doing these twice a month now? Is Thor twice a month? I don't know, because I just stopped my pull in like the very end of December, and now we're on the end of the story arc, and it's a 5-issue story arc, I believe. But everybody's saying this is really incredible, or been saying it's really good. It's been picking up, which is really good because I was about to drop Thor off my pull for the first time in forever because it was just whiny emo Thor, and it hasn't changed since I've been out and back into comics. Like it was just kind of getting what do you call it, stagnant, to where I've heard this so much, like figure it out, dude. I do see that we're going back with the helm, like the full face helmet thing that Thor used to go with the big wings on the side, which I dug. That's like a nod to that's a nod to Walt Simonson, I think, did his run where he had the big helm Thor. And this is, what is this? Yeah, this is just cover A by Klein. I dropped Thor after Kate's last run of Poo Poo. Yeah, it was starting to get that way too. But apparently people have been saying it's picking up, which I think is hilarious. So we'll give this read. Interesting to see how awesome the end of this is. And then if it's really awesome, I'll go back and pick up all the other issues that I missed, like the other 3 issues that I've missed, And then if it's not awesome, I'll probably just end up dropping Thor off my pull because I'm just not going to sit there and read somebody who's just ruining one of my favorite characters. But yeah, people have been saying it's good, so we're going to stick with that. Keep it positive. Next up is the Sabertooth miniseries. I missed out on issue 1. Got to go back and get it. This is issue 2, so I shouldn't be too far behind. Yeah, as soon as I saw that Sabertooth was getting a miniseries, I was like, oh, I'm down. Yeah, little 5, I think it's a 5-issue arc or something like that. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, Victor Creed, big fan of Victor Creed. Like, yeah, one of my favorite, Sabertooth's one of my favorite villain characters from Marvel, I'll say. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite X-Men villains. Love some Sabertooth. Can't wait to give that a read, see how that is. Heard good things. So now we will get to Image. First up for Image, big shocker. Not Thor. Spawn 327. This is not the. This is the A cover by Aguilo. Yeah, I love this cover. It's like it's got like Spawn in the middle, and then it's got the whole, like he's splitting the face of Violator, who is back. I've been loving everything Spawn. Spawn has exploded with all the things. Scorched, King Spawn, Gunslinger, especially the regular, and I'm pulling them all. I'm sucked into all of them. I like them all. I like them all so much that I don't see any reason to drop them. So yeah, loving some Spawn. Yeah, this cover just really, let me get some glare off of here. Oh, there you go. This cover absolutely rules. I thought it was great. Can't wait to pick back up on Spawn. It's one thing I love about Spawn. You can always just pick back up on it. You can like literally jump in the middle of things, and you're not going to be too lost. It's something to do with demons and Spawn, and the world ending. It's usually one of those 3 things, or all of them. Yeah, I think there's what is it? The McFarlane, the Spider-Man 1 cover swipe, I think is the B cover that everybody was showing all the love for. I think so. I've seen he's been doing that with a lot of books. There's a lot of books that's been doing that, though, I think. I think Dynamite's doing that with a lot of books, too. So, yeah. I've never not liked it. I mean, yeah, there are storylines where it's kind of just like, it's a weak storyline, but it's always great art and it's always a fun read. So I would definitely agree with that circumstances. Making sure to shout everybody out. Next is issue number 3 of Ant. The story of the original Ant just blew my mind. And there's a cameo down here by Spawn as well on the cover. I'm assuming he's probably going to be in the issue. So we have Ant and Spawn working together. But yeah, the story for Ant really intrigued me. The old school stuff. And I was like, oh, this is incredible. And then I seen that they were putting it back out. And I was like, I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going to give it a read. I'm definitely interested. And now we're apparently doing a crossover with Spawn. So, Ant has been getting buzz. Well, what gets it for me is I thought it was supposed to be a monthly book, but with the way I think in July issue 1 was supposed to come out, and it didn't come out for months. And then I don't know what the deal with that was. And then I don't know how consistently it's been coming out, but I do know it's been taking a minute for the issues to come out. Maybe now they're all coming out as a I don't know if it's like every 2 months or every month and monthly. I don't know, but I'm going to give it a shot and give it a read. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the interview with Eric Larson, who bought the character from I can't remember his name offhand now, but yeah, it was a really cool story. Came up with the idea for Ant while he was in jail, and basically drew and wrote a whole comic while he was in jail to pass time, and then got out, and his trouble just seemed to follow him everywhere it goes. I don't feel bad. I'm like 2 months behind on my books. So now we have 3 more books to go. We'll go with this one. This is one I've definitely been looking forward to. Norse Mythology Part 3, Number 2. I know I've got all 6 of the second part. I need to get number 1 so I can have all the ones for this one. I think this is probably going to be another 6-issue arc. And then there was another 6-issue arc that was the first volume. So yeah, I've been loving some Norse mythology. Neil Gaiman. This is the first thing of his that I've actually read, and I love it. P. Craig Russell, incredible artwork. I love it. It reminds me of like the kind of news strip kind of artwork back when I was a kid and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really loving his style of artwork. P. Craig Russell is really got me intrigued. I'm wanting to start to look up all his stuff. Next we'll do this one. Blood Moon. Is this issue number 4? I'm assuming this will be issue number 4. This is Blood Moon Comics. This is the Devil Tree, issue number 4. Got 1, missed 2 and 3, got 4. Now I need to get 2 and 3 after I give it a read. I liked issue 1. I'm loving all this horror stuff. So I liked issue 1. We'll give this one a read. I might have to go back and reread 1, but yeah, I've been liking a lot of the horror stuff I've been picking up, and I'm just now starting to get into horror. Like I'm just now starting to do horror books and like creepy stuff and like what do you call it? Like mythology, like mythological creatures, cryptozoic kind of stuff. Also, I really love the covers on this. The last cover was really crazy. This cover is actually really crazy too, with the hand coming up out of the ground, freaking dude out as one would be. So yeah, I'm gonna continue giving this a read, pick back up where I left off, and see how it goes. What's up, Brian? Brian LCS, how are you doing, buddy? Been a minute. And last but not least, I told you this probably wasn't going to be a long video. Last but not least, the only book that I have from DC, is he still writing this? He is. James Tinian's The Joker. I'm going to give this a read and see how this goes, but I know a lot of people dropped it at issue like 10. I think a lot of people said they were dropping it because it was just the Gordon book, and it was just same thing over and over and over and over again, and they just kind of wore everybody out. I'm going to give this one a read. I thought he was supposed to be getting off of it, though, at issue 10, and he was supposed to be going on and doing something else, and then somebody else is supposed to be picking it up, but apparently not. Well, here you go. Oh, I think there's also a punchline story, as in I think all these books have a punchline story. But is that Jeff Johns writing with him? I don't know. But yeah, James Tinian doing the writing. We'll see how that goes. Most of his stuff doesn't really do it for me, but stuff here and there does. And then you have Chemicoli. Did I say that right? Yeah, Chemicoli. Doing the artwork, and he's done Spider-Man. He's done all kinds of art for all kinds of different characters and stuff like that. Moon Knight, he was doing the Moon Knight series, I think, here recently. So I've been digging. I'm a fan of his artwork too. It's not the greatest artwork, but it's good. I mean, it's definitely doable. Oh, well, there you go. Okay, well, there you go. That's the final one. So thank you, Mark, for jumping in with that knowledge, because I knew it said something about it was like either ending or he was just getting off of it or something like that. So there you go. That is the very last issue of The Joker. There's got a couple that I've missed that probably just not going to go back and get. I'm probably just not going to do it because I mean it wasn't bad. It wasn't great. Yeah. Good morning. So yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't horrible either. I mean, you get what you get. So that is it for my pull for this week. Just this week. Next week I'll be getting another week pull, and then it'll go back to every 2 weeks. And I think the next week's same thing, 7 or 8 issues. I did slim down my pull some. I cut out some stuff that I was just like about. Unfortunately, with how that goes, I went through Atomic Empire's new upcoming releases, and I've added a whole bunch of books back to my pull. So, yeah, I mean it's thinned out a little bit, but you know how that goes. It's going to steadily. I'm going to see stuff. I'm going to want it. It's going to end up happening. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I've got. The only thing else I've got is I got a baseball card in from the mail. But I'm going to save that for the next PSA Tendencies show that I'm on. I'm going to show that there. And that should be about it. Going forward, I'm going to continue doing the tunes and collectibles things as long as I can find people to do it. I'm also going to, I've got records I got to buy. I've got a list of stuff over here on this wall that I really need to take care of that I was going to complete by the end of the year. And we're 3 months into the end of the year, and I don't think I've gotten hardly any of this stuff done. So, yeah, I definitely need to get on all these goals I've got set for myself. One of them is definitely probably not attainable, but we'll see how that goes. So, yeah, appreciate everybody for watching. Appreciate everybody reached out to me and talked to me. Everything's fine. I'm good. Just life sometimes took me a little bit longer to get back to square one than I thought I would. And then that started a whole thing where I wasn't getting my books. And then I was kind of sad because I wasn't getting my books. So, but things are back to normal. So it will be business as usual. What is up, Actual Dracula? Jumping in. How are you doing, Adrian? So yeah, things will be back to normal. Let's see, what do I have going on? Let me pull up the calendar here real quick. Next Saturday, I will be doing tunes and collectibles with our very own Simple Simon. He's going to be showing a whole bunch of stuff that he really, really loves that he has in his collection. He's really, really excited that he owns. And it just doesn't have to be comics. It can be records. It can be action figures. He knows the deal. We'll also be listening to some of his music and getting a little, insight into what he's into musically. There's that. That weekend, I will also be on Spinetix that Saturday. Let's see. And then, I believe, yes, Thursday the 24th, I will be on the hot seat with Gary B, and I'm assuming Nick will be there. I'm not sure who else might be there, but we'll see who's all going to be doing the interview for that. So I'll be on the hot seat with the usual suspects. Maybe Rob will be there as well. Then the 25th is my birthday, and I did take the day off of work. And because I do that every year on my birthday, I just don't feel like, I've worked on my birthday, and it just seems like it always sucks. So I years ago was like, you know what, just not doing it anymore. I'll just take a vacation day if I'm not off that day. So that day I will be on In the Mix on DJ Link's channel. So if you've not subbed up DJ Links, go sub him up. If you've not subbed up Simple Simon, go sub him up. Gary B, the casual comic guy, and Rob Fat Stacks, and Nick the comic nerd, that's wrong. There's so many Nicks. There's like 4 Nicks now. And it's hard to keep them all straight of what their names are on YouTube. But yeah, go sub up everybody. And just keep a watch out. I will definitely be there on what's up. There you go. What's up, Simon? So just gave a little plug for your thing we're gonna be doing next weekend. So that's pretty much it. Simple Simon, Spine Ticks, Usual Suspects in the mix with DJ Links. That seems to be the month schedule. And then I will have oh yeah, congrats, Simon. I heard you finally got to 1K. I heard that you finally got to 1K. I also heard that our very own Slim Sean, he got to 1K as well. So congratulations to both you fellas. I mean, you definitely both deserve it. You're great guys. 100%. A lot more than has been. So yeah, I'm hitting it with a passion, just diving right back into YouTube. That's how you do it. You just jump in the deep end. So yeah, appreciate everybody for watching. This is a nice little 20-minute video. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of their day. If you're catching this on the rewind, I hope you enjoyed your day. Hope to see everybody soon. There you go. Hope to see everybody soon in chats and on lives and all that good stuff. Have a good one. Peace.